Alright guys, today I'm going to give a quick view on my ball python. I haven't made a video in a long time, this is probably like my second video, God only knows. But I got my ball python out here. He's in the cage. I'm going to take him out. Gave him fresh water, so I'm going to take him out the cage really quick, show you guys what he looks like. I keep the room dark for this light. This amount of light will at least produce enough light for him to feel comfortable, especially because it's cold out. It's around winter time, so you're gonna have those frigid airs. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. The frigid air. It's gonna be very cold, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So we're gonna take that lid off. He stays behind this white thing right here. You guys could probably see it from a distance. So now, if I take you over here, you should be able to see him. If I can actually, no, I don't think I'm going to be able to. There he is. There he is. That's my little ball python. He's not too little, he was bigger. Well, no, he was smaller, I'm sorry. So come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on. I know. So it takes about the first feed before you actually start handling them when you get them from like the pet store or wherever you get yours from. The first 4 feeds, I wouldn't hold them. I mean, yeah, the first time when you purchase them, you're gonna have to put them in a little package to like, to bring them home and to get a tank for them and stuff to set them up. As you see, I got a little 45-gallon setup here. 45-gallon. I took it's simple. I took a little, like the heating mats. I got a heating mat for it, a reptile heating mat. I got him a few sticks from outside. I got 2 of them. So I got 2 regular old logs that I've peeled off from outside. I should turn on the light just for the review. That's what I think I'm gonna do. He's not gonna like it, but oh well. So this is basically him. I think it's better with the light on anyway. He's not very little. As little as you probably thought he was. No, he's not very little. He's about a good 3, almost, I'd say 2.5 to 3 feet long. He's nice. He's not bad. He got some girth on him, not much. He's a lot bigger in person. I mean, he has the well-known patterns of a ball python. And as you can see, he's very well handled. All he likes to do is swirl around. Sometimes he creeps up in my pocket, in my hood. He'll go around there, hang around for a while. But the most important thing you guys should know about ball pythons is when the first time, with all snakes, is your first time having them at home. Do not handle them until you're like right after the fourth feed. Give them about, since they're babies and they're like, you're trying to get them to know you. You want to feed them, talk to them very lightly. Give them a very nice voice, like very light. Talk to them very soft. Like, you mean no harm. Just talk like you're talking to a baby. And then keep it like that. And as he grows up, get a little bit deeper. Just like a regular person. Get a little bit deeper within your voice and you should be good. But I've had him since he looked like a little night crawler. So he was like that big when I got him. It was pretty cool because he was straight out the shell and you could see where he was cut when he was a baby. When you first get them and you handle them. When you actually start handling them, which is pretty cool. Because then after like the 4th feed, you're like, alright, I'm sketched out, but I kind of want to hold them. So you get the grip, you get the feeling, you hold them, you get everything done, and then you come out with a beautiful snake. He loves to clench up in the ball sometimes. I think that's why they lovely call him ball pythons. He hasn't balled up like this in a long time, just sitting here in my hand. Hasn't done that in a long time. I feel like he's very comfortable right now. He eats, like, if you feed them, he's adjusted to mice. So if I give him like a nice sized rat like this, being just the body without the tail, he won't eat it. He won't eat it. So I have to literally give him like the regular old mice. But yeah, and the mice, you can get them from Agway, pet store. Don't go to PetSmart though. If you see them frozen mice, do not trust them. See what I read a thing about them being popped in CO2. So it's a big tank, basically pressured, that all the mice are in, and as it's pumping CO2 in, they're all losing oxygen and just slowly freezing. See, look, he's well tamed. He's just chilling. He's just chilling. We all stoned up in this bitch. See, when I first got him, it's so cool because I could just sit here and it's like a slinky. He unravels. But what's so cool about these guys is if you know how to take care of them, they are so well. They are so nice to have. I mean, they're a lot easier than most of your pets. Like, you got to take your dog out for a walk. The cat's got to be fed all the time. No. You feed him once a week. Yeah, once a week, basically. You feed him Monday. Go next Monday. You feed him that Monday right after you fed him. So go Monday, 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 and keep going. But, yeah. As they start developing, you know that they shed. So once they shed, they shed. But yeah, they're not like any of your other animals. You gotta walk them, do all that. You give them water, every day, the everyday thing. Sometimes I give him water, and I'll let it like sit for 2 days, just like 1 or 2 days, just for him to, get the feeling of that's his, and not always a change. So it's like change, change, change. It's okay. I can adjust to this. When he gets something, he's like, oh, that's different. I can adjust, and that's how it should work from there. But you can see he became a pretty good size, so let's give him a kiss, put him back, and show you guys around the tank. Alright, so the little setup that we're working with today isn't too big. I told you it's a 43-gallon. So we got our 43-gallon tank here. Nothing big, nothing great, nothing grander. We got his little, I forget what these are called, lily pads. It's like a little lily pad bush. These are the logs I was telling you about that I had, carved from outside and taken all the bark off. You gotta make sure no bugs, no mites, nothing are in there. So that way they become safe. They become, oh shit, how would I word that? They become cage friendly. Alright, so they become cage friendly. Now, this is your paper towel tube. You got a Chinese food tray. Basically, that's what this is a Chinese food tray. Got your little doorway for him there. Stick that over here in the corner. You got his little watering dish. His little cave that I got for him. See, the watering dish wasn't a watering dish. It was a fountain. A piece to a fountain. That's what these two, I don't know if you can see it, but these two latches, this one and this one. And yeah, and that's pretty much my snake. So he's a regular ball python. There's nothing great. There's no extra species or whatever added to it. So we just got our regular T6 working light over here. This is just a regular house light. Nothing great about that. But yeah. Anything else I can say? No, pretty much. But yes, there's one thing I should say. The sex of a male and a female. There's one way you can tell. You either pop the snake, which I wouldn't recommend, or there's plenty of ways that you could tell, like the number of scale, not number of scales, but like the marking gaps, the brightness, the darkness, the way they look. There's a lot of features that you guys can see. It's obvious that they can change, they can differentiate from how they eat, how mean they are. Depends on how you tame them and how you take care of them. If you don't take care of them, you're gonna get a bad result. If you do take care of them, you got a good result. It's all on how you take care of them. Take care of your animals, guys.